Alrighty, it's Greg and Mortis here with my little world of horror, and this is going to be a horror collection update. I've been asked by Andrew Ballina and a couple other people that have been wanting to kind of see some of my horror collection, so I thought I would do this. I am recording this on my cell phone, so I hope it does turn out okay. I typically use a webcam, but I just can't, to get up and down on these shelves, thought I would do this, but I won't have a Blu-ray DVD update this week, but I will do these horror collections. This will probably be multiple parts as I have a lot of figures. But this one right here will be my part one of the collection, and then periodically, several days go by, I'll release more. But let's go ahead and get started. First one up in the collection here will be my 18-inch figures. If you see my hand here, this is the 18-inch ones. This is the Michael Myers clean version, and I really love this figure. The detail in it is amazing, and just really everything about this figure. It was one of the first ones I picked up, and it's just really awesome to the collection. Like I said, this is the original 1978 Michael Myers look here. Just really love that. And then we'll go behind him, and of course you got Captain Spaulding from the House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects. As you can see, with his little clown hat on, and he's got a gun, and there's some goodies that came with him, his little clown outfit. And I'm not even sure where all his little goodies is at. I've got them somewhere, but that's 18 inch as well. All these have got voices and stuff that go on. This one right here too. Now this one in front of me, this Michael Myers, was a Spencer's release, limited edition. It's just a little, probably about a 12, I'd say 12 to 14 inch figure they came out with. That's really cool. I really love this look. And like I said, it's very limited. Got the little clown mask here. And I do have, and I'll reach over here. Excuse the shakiness here. I'm trying to reach behind me and grab the box. So you can kind of see the box it came in. This is what the box looked like that it came in. Figurine, rest in peace. And this was a limited edition, as I said. This is number 3,963. They only made 30,000 of them. So very excited to have this one in my collection. So with that, let's move over now. We got, of course, the Bruce Campbell. And this is the Evil Dead Ash. I really like that figure. I picked that one up a couple years ago at my local comic book store, and I really love that look. And somebody actually had added the cape that's on them. Let's see if I can get you a better look at them from the side here as well, the detail in it. But somebody had made this cape, but I picked that one up with the boomstick. And then let's see, let's move on to the Rob Zombie Michael Myers, 18 inch as well. Really like that one. Wasn't a super huge fan of the Michael Myers mask in the Rob Zombie ones. I do love Tyler Mane as Michael Myers, but I just prefer the William Shatner mask to the actual Rob Zombie mask. As you can see, there's the Rob Zombie one, and then you go into the John Carpenter one. It's just, to me, a no-brainer. I love the original one, but still, with that said, love the figure. Then I've got right here, it's one of these wacky wobbler bobbleheads. This is from Friday 13th, of course, with Jason. Never opened this one for whatever reason. Typically, I open all of my figures. I just like to, I don't know, I just like to see them and touch them and have them on the display. I do have several that I have not opened for one reason or another, but I do typically like to open them. People say, oh man, it ruins the value, but to me, value is not the option here. I'm not selling any of these. Most of my Blu-ray DVDs that I buy, I've just recently, probably within 6 months to a year, really started collecting. This is what I've always collected, was figures. I was more of a collector of that, but now I'm starting to really try to build up my Blu-ray DVD collection. Let's move down to my Sackett shelf here. More Halloween stuff. This set right here where my two fingers are at, I really like this set. This has got your 1978 John Carpenter's Halloween Michael Myers, and it came along with the little Michael Myers from the movie with his clown outfit on. The mask does come off as well. I I always do this, and then the mask comes off, and then you got the little sad Michael looking up. Really love that one. And then we have the Rob Zombie Halloween once again, and this has got the Judith Myers little tombstone and everything. Get you a better look there, hopefully. A few of the Funko that they came out with that I really liked. You got Bruce Campbell from Evil Dead, Sam from Trick or Treat, and then the Michael Myers blood variant. And then you got the tombstone. This actually goes to the little figures in the back, Michael and little Michael. But that's got the Judith Myers tombstone as well. Really like that. And then we'll go ahead and go to this big giant head. This is not a bobblehead. This is just one of the giant heads of Michael Myers that I really thought turned out really well. I love this figure. And I'm going to pick it up so you can see it a little bit better where you can see the actual Michael Myers. I just really love that figure. And then you got the night he came home. You can't really see it, but it come with like the porch of the house. And you got a light up over here, pumpkin that you push and it lights up. Then Lee's and stuff. And then you got Michael Myers. And then the only known action figure of Donald Pleasence. Freaking love that is Dr. Sam Loomis. This is my prized possession. I absolutely love the night he came home figure set. And then because one of the Michael Myers I've got here in the back, I've got multiple of them, but there's another Michael Myers from the movie Maniac series. The exact same Michael Myers that all the other ones I have. I'll lift them up a little bit better where you can see them. And then it comes with the little poster art that all of them come with. And I got the little plush toy of Michael. Gotta have that. And then my books, I've got Halloween 2 and Halloween 3 on the books. So, you know, I love my Halloween set. Once again, I've got some more 18-inch figures that are in my other room that I'll show you at another time on another video. But let's work our way back down to my third shelf here. This is kind of my Friday the 13th shelf I'm fixing to show you. I kind of have them separated with Halloween and Friday the 13th. This one right here is a really cool figure of Jason that I absolutely love right here. It has a stump. Come with all kinds of, you know, the machete, of course, and then you got the axe and stuff. Really love the look of this Jason. You can take the mask off and you got the zombie face. And just a really articulated figure that I absolutely love. And then you come over in the background here. Let me go ahead and pull it out so you can see it a little better. This one right here was some of the releases they came out with, screen grabber style. This one, of course, is Adrian King and Ari Lehman as Jason coming out of the water. This is a cool little set that I like. Just really cool. The closing scene, of course, of Friday the 13th original. So I picked that up. That's a really awesome set right there. Alright, now you got from number 2, Friday 13th Part 2, you got the Baghead Jason that I really like. Gillette played him. Then you got the mom. And then you got the whole setup at the end of the movie, if you've ever seen it, with the mom's head. This is one set right here, these 3. And still wish I had the box, but in one of the previous moves I've done, most of my boxes have disappeared, got thrown away or whatever. But I still have my figures and they're not going nowhere. So I love that. In the background here, let me pull out this big Jason. This one right here is basically about a 12-inch Jason that I really enjoy as well. If I can hold them while I'm holding the camera here. Just super cool with the little chain on them. Turn them around, the graphics on the back, you know, with the spine showing. Of course, this was Kane Hodder playing Jason. Just love this figure. And the mask on this one as well. If I can do this without knocking anything off, I'll take the mask off and bring it up. There you go. You got the zombie look of the face. Which I just really love the detail that they went into on this figure. So with that, you know, that's one of my Jasons. I'll just set him off the side, put him back up in a minute. Then let me slide this one out of the way right here. This one right here was the Freddy versus Jason set that they came out with. This was from the movie. Really cool action figure set. You got, of course, Freddy here battling Jason in the ultimate fight sequence. Sorry about the choppiness of this. Jason here, really cool looking. The mask does not come off of this one, but he's still really intimidating looking. And the set kind of comes with separate heads for Freddy. You can also get separate heads put on there. But I'll try to pull these apart here because they do come in two pieces. So you can kind of hopefully get a better look of what each figure looks like. Kind of dark in here tonight. But here you go. Get a better look of what Jason looked like. And like I said, this would have been from the Freddy vs. Jason film. Let me put him back. And then we'll bring out the Freddy Krueger one here and give you a better look at Freddy. There you go. It's a cool little set right there. I really like that set. And then this next one, and I can't remember exactly where I got this Jason from, so I can't tell you exactly. But it's really cool. The Jason face looks kind of weird. I mean, it doesn't look like anything from the screen accurate or anything, but it's still a cool little set. He's on the edge of a pier with the axe here. And then you got the sign that says Crystal Lake. Right here, Camp Crystal Lake. If you can see it. So that's a cool little figure there as well. Like I said, I don't remember exactly. I think it might have been Spencer's that had that as well. But that's just another cool one of my pickups there. So that was my Friday 13th, and I had to put them back together now. Things we do for videos. Alright, let's go down to my other shelf here. Now down here, my sun's glaring in. I don't know if I can block that out. But anyways, here we go with Chucky. This is a pretty cool little set here with Chucky, and it came with the Good Guys doll box that he came in. Also has a ball bat. But there's little Chucky. Ah! Howdy ho, friends to the end. Gotta love Chucky. Alright, then in the background here, I pull out, we got the pumpkin head figure. This was one of the movie Maniacs that had the actual poster in the other room, much like the Halloween I showed you earlier. Love my pumpkin head. Such a great movie, and Scream Factory's releasing this on Blu-ray, so really excited for that to get out. I mean, you don't get nothing more creepier than that face right there. Look at that. That's a face only a mama could love. So that's my pumpkin head. Put him back in here in the back. I've got my Frankenstein bobblehead here. Hey, what's up there? My name's Frankie. Hey, I'm a cool kind of cat. Then we got the Saw jigsaw from the Saw series that came with the little... Oh, done knocked it down. Bought two of these. You actually get the little creepy jigsaw dude on his tricycle. There you go. And then you got Jigsaw himself. And then the other second part of that was, of course, from the series. You had the pig head. That was part of the movie, so that was the two-parter there. So I've actually got another one of those puppet dolls on the tricycle. Alright, and then let's go back here in the back. We've got Tiny from the Devil's Rejects and also House of a Thousand Corpse. Got most of this series. You got Otis here. This one right here was actually from the Devil's Rejects, and then you got Otis behind him. This one was from the House of a Thousand Corpse. So that's the House of a Thousand Corpse and Devil's Rejects. Then you got Otis again right here with his gun and baby. There you go. Got one of the creepy little House of a Thousand Corpse dudes back here with the zombie face, the green ooze. And there's old Captain Spaulding himself. That was from the Devil's Rejects. And you also got Captain Spaulding here in his clown outfit from House of a Thousand Corpse. And you got Dr. Satan in the background, and then baby. Alright, and then I got this one. Gotta check that little figure out there, American Werewolf in London. Love that little set too, and it also comes with the, this was in the dream sequence of the movie. And it also comes with the little vampire gorilla face. Really cool set. I love that one. And then in the background here is another movie, Maniac. Let me bring it out where it's not with the sunlight. And that's the Norman Bates. Of course, from one of my favorite movies of all time, Psycho. Like I said, I still had the poster art, movie Maniac one from that. It's in the other room. So that is that, and that is all these shelves. And I'm going to do one more shelf, and then we'll call it part one done. And we'll do some more in the future to show you more of my horror collection. Like I said, it'll probably take me 3 or 4 of these to do. Before I get down to my last shelf, I'll show you non-horror, I guess, related. This is my Gene Simmons. This one's huge right here, probably 12 to 14 inches tall. It's heavy. That's my Gene Simmons playing his bass. Huge Kiss fan. If people don't know it, you do now. Absolutely love Gene Simmons. Gotta love Kiss. Alright, so let's get down to our last shelf. I'll show you this, these little shot glasses they came out with from Leatherface. And basically everything on my bottom shelf, as I'm looking at, everything down here is all Leatherface stuff. So it's pretty cool. Got Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the back of these. Little cheap things I picked up. Alright, let's get into this. We got our Leatherface here. And I believe these were one of the movie Maniacs as well. All blood. Really like this figure. And this one actually came with a little bucket. You got the severed head and the hand and all that good stuff. So there you go. This one right here is a little bit harder to move. Let me try to pull him out. This one is actually in the process of moving. Unfortunately, I have broke part of his chainsaw, but this was a really cool set until I did that. All I gotta say is damn it to it. Bought this one at a Spencer's gift shop as well, back when they used to do horror stuff. It was like a stove and everything. I still got the chainsaw, and I'll probably super glue it together, but just pissed me off that he got broke, and that's the horror of moving, is something always gets broke. Oh, it just pisses me off to no end. Alright, here we go. Let's do this one. This is the grandpa. There you go, the uncle. I mean, not the grandpa, the uncle from the remake, the one with Jessica Biel. There you go, with his no legs and his cane, the whole 9 yards. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you this one now that I scrolled up and just looked. Forgot about one of my most prized ones. That's the Phantasm. There's the tall man and the little gnome. Check that little booger out. You gotta love the tall man. Still got the sphere here. So that's cool. I forgot to even show you that. Sorry about that. Glad I panned down. Alright, let's get down here. Here's another one of those, much like the Jason one I showed you with Adrian King. This is the screen grabber from the original scene where Leatherface, played by Gunnar Hansen, whacks the dude in the head. And then you got that monster scene of the slamming of the door. Love this little set right here. It's really awesome. Let's see if we can get down in here now. It's going to be dark. This is the Jessica Biel, whatever you call her. I don't remember her name. That's the one where she's sort of running through. Alright, and then in the background, see if I can pull this one out. I'm trying to do his fans in a fashion that I don't destroy nothing. So bear with me as I do these. This is the one from the remake that had Sheriff Hoyt. And this is where he had blasted the brains out of the girl. I really love this one right here because I am a huge fan of the sheriff in that movie. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then we've got this one right here. If I try to move this one, it'll probably destroy itself. But here's Leatherface in one of the remakes here. Can't really see it, but he's got the body ripped out. All these were all kind of a set. You had to buy individually, but it was like a big full set from the remake. And you got this one right here as well that kind of rehashes the image of Leatherface coming through the door. That was really cool with the chainsaw. So there you go. That is one bookshelf down that I've got all these figures in. I'll give you another rough look of them. Like I said, and I'll do another update here and next several days and release part 2 of it. Like I said, my Blu-ray DVDs is kind of, I've bought DVDs and Blu-rays over time, but not real steady collector. I've been more of a collector of figures, but now that figures are kind of getting more obscure and harder to find, I've gone more into Blu-ray DVD buying. So there you go. If you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, comment, like, that whole 9 yards. And until next time, this is Greg and Mortis with my little world of horror. This is my horror collection part 1.